Headed to our campsite along Arrow Rock Reservoir before we knew of the accident, we pulled aside to let these ATVs through. Only they pulled over to see if we had any kind of satellite communication devices. They informed us that there was an accident about 10 miles ahead of our location that needed immediate emergency attention. Thank goodness Idaho Overland Adventures was prepared for such emergencies. I immediately began communication with emergency services to dispatch anybody that was available to help.
Do they have any medical kits or anything there?
There was a EMT that was on their way there.
The Ranger is one of the first emergency vehicles that we pull over for that is headed towards the accident. The EMTs are on their way to the accident. We pull over on the shoulder as soon as we can find a safe spot so that they can safely pass us.
45 minutes ago, we had pulled over to let some people pass, and they ended up pulling over. They were in some UTVs, and they asked if we had any type of emergency satellite phones and or in reach, and we do. And we were prepared, and I hit the SOS button because they informed us that there was an accident at the 20-mile marker. We were only at the 10-mile marker, and
Another one coming up behind us.
there was kids involved in a vehicle accident, and there was a adult with a head injury. So we immediately hit the SOS button and started communicating and telling them the location of the accident, and they responded to us and let us know. They asked what the situation was. I let them know there was a vehicle accident and what had happened, and that we were not on location. We were 10 miles out, and then they let us know at 1:21. So we started talking to them at 1:16, and at 1:21 they let us know that emergency services had been contacted and that they were working on getting people to our location within 30 minutes. So what we just saw was the result of that. The EMTs and the whatnots going by. We've seen some rangers and stuff go by so far, and we haven't hit the accident yet. I don't know what mile marker we're at.
Probably about 14. You're still good.
But yeah, we're pretty happy that we were able to aid in that.
By the time the first of the two life flight helicopters had started to approach the scene of the accident, we had arrived at our campsite, and we were able to see from our location where the traffic had started to line up due to the accident.
This is the car.
Thankfully, everybody survived this crash, and although we don't know if we were the first ones to respond, we do know that emergency services were dispatched in a timely manner and saved these people's lives. We are grateful that we had this equipment on board at Idaho Overland Adventures to help in such emergencies. It is always so wonderful when everybody survives such a horrific accident, and the fact that we were able to find out that there were survivors is truly a blessing. Our hearts go out to everybody involved in this accident and their families, and a big thank you to everybody that was involved in the rescue and recovery of these people.